All right, Shalom, Shalom. I'm the brother Tazayar, and we're back at you with another lesson through the Spirit. And we want to begin this lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekak Wadash. We want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. I'm here with the brothers Arakia and the brother Gamar. And
Shalom.
the topic of this lesson is the downfall of America, because on average, since the beginning of time, on average, an empire usually lasts about 250 years before it collapses. And in about a year and a half, in 2026, a year pretty much, that America is going to hit the 250-year mark. And we clearly see the signs of this wicked kingdom crumbling. There's no denying it. Even people that are not in the truth, they can't deny it. They see this place crumbling before their eyes. So if Brother Gomar, you want to bring out Isaiah?
Kanakim. Yeah, so I'm gonna start off with the context. Isaiah 13 and 1, then skip down to the point. This is Isaiah 13 and 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the prophet, son of Amos, did see. This verse 19. It reads, And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency, shall be as when Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Khan.
Verse
Oh, go.
20. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation, neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there.
Yeah, so we clearly see all this wickedness going on in Babylon, and it's the spirit. It's the spirit of Sodom and Gomorrah all over again. The spirit of Babylon, the spirit of Rome, all rolled up into one wicked empire. And just how the Lord overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, best believe America's gonna have the same fate.
Con man, because what was the Sodom and Gomorrah practicing? What kind of customs? It's what Esau has now, what they call the whole LGBT Q movement, which really is going against a man, trying to effeminize man, turn man into a woman, woman into man. You see, that's the same spirit that the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, because they were following the ways of Cain, really Cain, which means a weapon, which means the spirit of destruction.
Uh, Bro, Gomar, Babusha, can you read one more time Isaiah?
Khan, Isaiah 13 and 19.
Yeah, uh, uh, yeah, 19 and 20.
Khan, it says, "It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there."
Hey, you see what is very spiritual? Salakia Tasayar, I'm gonna hop on for a moment, I have to say this thing.
Yeah,
Because
Khan.
if you read the first verse, which beautifully the Buddha Gamar opened with, it says, The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. And then what the brother just read in verse 19, it said, uh, in verse, hey, bro, can you read 19 and 20? Because you went straight to 20, no?
Khan, this is verse 19. "And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency, shall be as when Yahweh Bahashim Shai overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah."
Yeah. So, okay, maybe you read it, but the point is, you see, it's talking about Babylon, okay? So, in the next verse, it says that it shall never be inhabited, okay, in verse 20. Neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. So, okay, what I'm getting at is, you see, the ancient Babylon, it is still existing today, man. Today, and I'm just looking up the information, today is known as Hillah, okay? In Arabic is Al-Hillah, okay? And is the capital of Babylon province in modern day Iraq today. And there's people living there, man. The population was estimated to be about 455,700. So Babylon, the ancient Babylon, it got taken out, about 2,600 years ago, 2,500 years ago, something like this. But there's still people living in that place to this day, man. Okay, this from Wikipedia. It says the city is located adjacent to the ancient city of Babylon. Okay, now when you look up this word adjacent, it says close to, lying near, or next to, adjoining, or lying near, close, or contiguous, neighboring, bordering on. So this is that, pretty much that same area. And there's people living there. So now I said all that to say this. That is not talking about the ancient Babylon. This is talking about the modern day Babylon, which is America, United States of America, man. Okay? Slovakia brothers, you got it.
Khan. So yeah, like the brother said, all these other empires that collapsed in the past, there's people still dwelling there. But America is gonna get destroyed. So it's gonna be completely obliterated, that the Lord is gonna make an example of how to never live. No one's ever gonna dwell here in the kingdom to come. And
Yeah, that reminds me of also, I believe that's in Isaiah, where it speaks that the only things dwelling in Babylon when it gets destroyed, it's going to be unclean animals. You might see the Komodo dragon, flying beasts, okay, different reptile, animals that are able to live in very hot environments. That's the only thing you're going to see in Babylon the Great.
yeah, and that's heavy, because we clearly see the prophecies coming to pass. And pretty much every day in your day-to-day life here in Babylon, you see these cars, you see these buildings, they're all gonna be melted.
Khan, hey, the Lord's doing that spiritually, man. I just read two articles the past week that Party City and Big Lots, which are very popular, shops for Israelite men and women to go shopping at. Hey, it's gonna be done away with very soon by next year. The Lord shutting down, like it tells you in I believe that's in Isaiah. There shall be no more party in the streets.
Khan, no more mirth in the land.
Khan.
Yeah, and I believe there's a scripture, I believe it's speaking of the grandeur shall cease, how all the people are getting massively laid off.
Yeah, they're getting substituted by AI. This is the book of Ecclesiastes 12:3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders shall cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows shall be darkened. So, like you said, bro, the grinders, which that's symbolic to the workers, the workforce, they're ceasing. Nobody wants to work a 9 to 5 job anymore. People are barely making it. People are getting substituted by AI, artificial intelligence. So, that's an example of the downfall of the kingdom.
Khan. And it's only a matter of time before people start uprising, like a civil war. The society is going to completely collapse, and that's Jacob's trouble.
Khan, and why is that? The reason for that is because there's no guidance, man. There's no proper leadership. This is the book of Proverbs 11:14 in the GNT. A nation will fall if it has no guidance. And the guidance really is the precepts, man. The reason why empires fall, they only last average of 250 years, is because they don't have the precepts. They don't follow the commandments of the Heavenly Father.
Khan.
Yeah,
I
the
got one.
scriptures say where
Yep.
there is no vision, that people perish. So if you don't have the vision of the scriptures, your future is non-existent, okay, or is hopeless, basically. Okay, so this is the next scripture from the list, man. Revelation 18:1 and 2. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. Because we're gonna also see the angels, man. Okay, they're gonna come with the chariots. And you know what's spiritual? You know these chariots. You know, like your car. You know, it's just some some material. Okay, you have the steering wheel. What is it called? The steering wheel.
Steering wheel.
The steering wheel. You have the steering wheel. You have the brakes. You have the benches of the car. But it's like material. Like it's not living. But you know that the chariots, the vehicles of the angels. You know those chariots are living beings. Those are like they are alive, man. Okay, they are not some machines, bro. Okay, so we're gonna be seeing a beautiful and mighty thing, man. Okay, Revelation 18:2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. And this scripture that Gamar already quoted through the Spirit, man. So you see, in that ancient day Babylon, because I perceive that this is a very important distinction to make, because you have the majority of these Bible scholars, these Christian scholars, who are saying that this is talking about the ancient day Babylon, which is fucking madness. That place is in modern day Iraq. There is people living in that province, man. Okay, it's called the Babylon province, literally. And that city of Hilla, or Al-Hilla in Arabic, which is adjacent to the ancient Babylon, there is almost 500,000 inhabitants, bro. So then you have to start asking the questions that, okay, so what Babylon might this be talking about then? Okay? And Babylon in Hebrew is Babal, which means confusion. Okay? What is the biggest melting pot? Okay, you go to the street of New York. Okay? What brings the most amount of confusion? It's America, man. Feminism, these pride parades. Okay? This is fucking confusion, man. Okay? It's coming from America, which is the Babylon. Okay? And when it's gonna be destroyed with nuclear missiles, you're only gonna have some fucking scorpions and some little roaches, some desert creatures, just creeping up in there, man. Some desert worms, okay, some whatever, man. Okay, some desert birds. Okay, you got it, bro.
Khan. So yeah, and the only thing that's gonna make it out of this destruction are the elect. Lord willing, we're of that number, because we don't know. That's what we make our calling and election sure. We go on the highways and byways. We make our lessons. Trying to serve the Lord, and be on his good side when he returns, when all hell breaks loose. And yeah, like you said, those chariots, that's how the elect are going to be saved. We're going to get beamed up in Yahweh's chariot and get that victory. The victory is already written, so we shouldn't fear. We're going to see some shit. We're going to a time like never before. But the Lord's going to give his men a strong spirit to not bug out. Like these effeminate ass men, they're going to be worthless in this time. That's why these women are going to cling on to the men of the Lord, because we're going to be stable.
Bro, let me back you up real quick, because I just saw today the elder Manatesakbaut of GMS South Carolina just made a video with some Edomite looking dude with long hair, who says that stop walking around with a mouth full of scriptures and a heart full of hate. Okay, that is being extremely effeminate, man. Okay, just running your mouth, not understanding that the Bible also teaches hate. It teaches love, it teaches hate, man. And these are the men that running around in this world, man. Okay, which if their wife says that no, you cannot go outside before you have done the dishes, and before you have fixed up the laundry machine, and you have fucking sliced up the cucumber, after that you can go out, not before. And the dude is like, okay, sorry, I will do it very fastly, and then I will go out. This is the fucking world we're living in, man. Okay, so it's just fucking annoying, bro. Okay, you got it?
Yeah, and these women are so. This system is created for the women. This system is created to oppress the man and lift up the woman. That's why they're so full. They have so much pride. You know, you can't tell these women nothing, and the Lord is gonna humble them real fast. Once they don't have, every single woman wears makeup. You know, put a bunch of a mask on. What are they gonna do when you don't have makeup? When you don't have Instagram, social media? When the pack of 10 dudes are running after you? You know what I mean? Yeah, heavy judgment coming real soon to these women. So if one of you brothers wants to get the next one, the next precept, Jeremiah 51.
I
Omar?
got it right here. This is, yeah, I got it right here. Jeremiah 51 and 6. I'll start at 1, then go down to the point. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me, a destroying wind." This verse 6. "Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not caught up in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense." Verse 7. "Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken over wine. Therefore, the nations are mad."
Yeah, exactly. All these philosophies, this LGBT spreading, you know, like all these other countries are like LGBT friendly now, accepting that the Vatican has like gay pastors now. It's like normalized.
Yeah, that might actually be one of those words, bro, that GAY, that they are monitoring, with censorship. So it's better to say just some in a roundabout way. Like
Yes.
the elders and apostles, they say happy people. you know,
Um, yes,
all of them.
Lakia.
No, it's good, but because this is fucking oppression, man. That we have to fucking be careful of what we say, man. It was a time that when you said the charagma, okay, the MOTB, when you said what it is, okay, which is the chip, okay. Now, bro's been saying it, myself, I've been saying it. The videos have not been taken down, but before there was a moment, you even say the MOTB, what it is, man, the RFID chip, boom, your video gets taken down. That's fucking oppression. That we have to be, careful. Can we say this word? Can we say that word? That's fucking bullshit, man. And you see, they speak about this freedom of speech as long as is supporting their beliefs and the ways of this world. But when you're speaking the truth of the scriptures, no, the freedom of speech, it doesn't exist anymore. This is hate speech now. Man, get out of here, man. Or some fucking medical misinformation, man. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. You know?
Khan, they call it politically correct. You got to be politically correct. Like you can't insult the Amalekites, the small hats. That's like the biggest red flag for them.
Yeah, it's like there's a quote in the world. They say, if you want to know who rules over you, just speak about them. Speak about those who rule over you, and you'll see who's really in control.
Exactly. And we don't fear them because we know we're probably gonna get arrested for what we're saying, for what we're teaching. We're gonna be labeled as domestic terrorists, but hey, we're gonna stand boldly for the Lord and have faith that He's gonna have our backs. Whatever Esau comes at us with.
Hey, I got a precept, Akim, because Brother Tisayar, he made a good point how Esau spreads his philosophies. This is Psalms 37 and 35. "I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree." The wicked's Esau, Job 9:24. And then when you go here, it says the metaphor of a green bay tree represents in the ancient Near East, it represents life and endurance. But right here it says the psalmist uses this imagery to highlight the deceptive nature of the wicked's prosperity. The wicked may seem secure and established, but their foundation is ultimately unstable because it is not grounded in Yahweh Shai, man. And that's facts, man, because how Esau spreads his wickedness, he comes out with the model, okay, and God we trust. But really, when you go into the acronym of God and Esau's kingdom, it means gold, oil, and drugs. That's how he spreads his wickedness through deception, man. Okay, that's how he keeps his kingdom through lies and deceit and witchcraft, really. Like it tells you in the book of Micah, man, the witchcraft of Esau's what establishes his kingdom.
Con. And I got a precept to back you. It's let me see if I got it. It's Ephesians. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Yes, chapter 6.
Con. Ephesians chapter 6. Con, I got it right here. It's chapter 6 and verse 12. I'm gonna read it. It reads, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." And that's what these elite, they do all kinds of rituals on the left hand side, you know, dealing with apparitions. Just how the Pope is gonna supposedly on Christmas he's gonna open up like 6 portals or something like that, like a big ass ritual. And he's supposed to be that's supposed to be a church. That's supposed to be like serving God, right? And you see what they're doing. And these people are through. 2/3 of our people, the majority of the Northern Kingdom are Catholic. They idolize the Pope. They idolize Caesar Borgia. And we just gotta thank the Lord that He woke us up. We clearly see what's going on. So if your brothers got any precepts or
Yeah, I was
want to
gonna say not
continue,
only that, but a lot of our
yeah.
people, because you mentioned Caesar Borgia under the Roman Catholic pagan Catholic Church, and a lot of our people, man, they spend thousands of dollars to travel from Mexico or from Babylon all the way to Rome just to see the Pope, man, to bow
Con,
down to him, to worship him, and then they wonder why they're always broke because they're always worshiping Caesar Borgia, man.
con, and it's crazy because even some people are starting to wake up. Like some of Issachar from the tribe of Issachar. So I work with a lot of Israelites from the tribe of Issachar, and they even tell me, like, yeah, I go to church, but now they pass the basket twice. Before they would just pass the basket once. Now they pass the basket twice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that hyperinflation's a bitch.
Yeah.
So
Just like
shit, even the pastors at these Catholic church, they're broke too, man. They're all catching hell now.
yeah,
But Khan, hey, I'm gonna finish up Jeremiah 51, Akim, and this is
Hey,
verse
Slovakia,
9.
bro, Lamar, your voice sounds a little bit low. Maybe you're blocking the microphone or something.
How about now,
Yeah, on my end, it's still a bit slow, bit low, Slovakia, but I can still hear you, man.
All
yeah.
right, Khan,
I can hear you as well.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay, Khan, this is verse Jeremiah 51 and 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain, if so be ye, that she may be healed. Verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies.
Con. So there's no saving Babylon. This place it's already set in stone. It's what's that word I'm looking for? It's
Yeah,
endgame.
in other words, it's written on the wall, just like, for example, there's in the book of Daniel, the 5th chapter, when the Babylonian king, I believe his name was Belshazzar, okay, he had a great feast, and the Lord actually wrote down his judgment. I believe it said, "Mene mene paris upharsin," which means your days are numbered. So that same concept of what's written in the empire of the Babylonians, that's the same concept that the Lord is telling Esau, Edom, hey, your days are at hand.
Khan, and they know this. That's why they spend billions of dollars in these underground bunkers trying to hide from the Lord.
Khan, hey, a lot of them that are gonna hide in them bunkers, man, they're actually um, predestined or preserved for them chains, like it tells you in Psalms the 150th, 151st chapter, how the elect when they come down from the chariots to execute the precepts, the laws to the heathen, then we're gonna catch them from those bunkers. Okay, those
Yeah,
rocks that it speaks about in Revelation.
Khan is Psalms 149.
Khan, the water, yup, Psalms 149, man, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and put them in chains.
Khan. And that's sometimes we're Jake, we fantasize, putting a fucking chain around their neck, just how they did the tribe of Judah and the tribe of Gad when they so-called founded America.
Khan,
Yeah.
hey, they're still doing that too, bro. Right here at the border with the different Northern Kingdom tribes, even Southern Kingdom tribes that are migrating to the border, south of the border, they're also being used as slaves in the black market.
Khan.
In the deep dark web, selling Jake's organs, selling the families, man. That's all oppression, man. Hey, the scripture says, "Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad."
Khan. And I got a quick testimony because you said that selling organs. I also work with some people from Peru. I work with some people that migrated here from Peru. And one guy told me, he's like, yeah, my brother's a police officer over there. And there's like a, you could call it a cartel. There's like a, because they're all corrupt. And what they do is they set people up and they take the organs. And then I was like, who do you think buys that from? Who do you think buys the organs from them? And he says, the gringos, the white
Yeah,
man. Yeah,
Khan.
he doesn't know about nothing, but he knows who buys the organs. The white man with money.
Yeah. And those organs go for the rich Edomite man, especially man, to keep his legacy going through the organs of a Jake.
Khan.
Fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that movie, you know how Esau puts the truth in the movies. That movie Get Out, how that Edomite was trying to take that Jake's organs, his eyes. I don't know if you guys seen it. Yeah,
Khan,
that's a good.
I haven't seen that movie yet.
Yeah, you should watch that movie Get Out.
Khan, is it with the Jake? I believe I saw the trailer. I think it was a Southern Kingdom Jake, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's a Southern Kid Jake from the tribe of Judah, I believe.
Oh, Khan, man,
and and he's with this Edomite woman, and she takes him to go meet her parents, and it's all a setup. They like hypnotize him and they trying to take his organs.
damn.
Yeah,
Shit, the scripture speak about never trust an enemy. So hey, it looks like in that movie, Jake trusted his enemy, and look what happened.
and that's exactly what the tribe of Gad did when Esau touched down here in America. They trusted the enemy, but ultimately that was the Lord's will.
Khan, exactly.
Yeah, to back up Bro Tazayar, because he's saying that we patiently waiting for the tables to turn around, so we can beat the slave masters, and these heathen can beat the slaves. It's not going off, man. It's actually biblical. Isaiah 33:18, thine heart shall meditate terror. So it doesn't mean that we're gonna carry some self-made explosives, go to a shopping mall and fucking explode ourselves. This is not what it means, man. What this means is that we patiently waiting for the arrival of Yahweh Shai with the angels that are going to come with so-called UFO ships to establish the kingdom of Yahweh Shai on the planet Earth, and we're gonna have all the heathen in slavery, and we're gonna impose ourselves upon them, man. Okay, by force, man. Okay, and to meditate terror, you're not going off, man. Okay, the
It's
scripture. Yeah,
righteous
go ahead, man.
judgment. That's
Yeah,
his righteous
indignation.
righteous judgment.
Yeah, indignation, righteous judgment. Exactly. The scripture goes on to say, "Where is the scribe? Where is the receiver? Where is he that counts the towers?" But the point being, thine heart shall meditate terror. So it's it's written, man.
Con. So are you still in Jeremiah, Gamar, or
Yeah, I still got Jeremiah. I already finished the ninth verse. If you want me to go back and reread it.
well, we can go to the next precept. The last precept I had was Second Ezra 16 and 18.
Okay, so I'm gonna do as Bro Gamar also did. I'm gonna first read the verse 1, okay, because it says, "Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia," okay, which Babylon we already addressed, that is talking about America in the prophetic part of the scriptures. Then you have Asia, which is China, okay, because you see, these Chinese really think that they up next. They are seeing that America is starting to fall, and the downfall is present, and the Chinese are thinking that they're gonna be the next world police, okay, the next authorities, which is funny. They like, come on, can you imagine these damn Moabites, running this world, man? Like, come on, bro. These motherfuckers are eating like fucking octopus and all kinds of fucking sea monsters, and that they are saying to become the leaders of the world. Man, come on. Okay, the scriptures say, "Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria." Okay, and you look at what's happening in Syria today. Okay, and what's been happening for decades, man. Okay, wars and wars and wars. Now they just had a coup d'état. Okay, they have some rebel forces, leading the whole country. Total fucking madness, bro. Okay. So they're being judged, man. Okay. So let me go to let me jump down. Let me go to the point, man. Second Ezra 16 and 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils come? Okay, that word evil, it means bad time. Okay, it's a compound word. Eve is time, and ill meaning bad. Okay, so bad time, troublesome times are up ahead, is known in the Bible as Jacob's trouble, and this is something that is going to happen just before America totally gets destroyed with nuclear missiles.
Con, yeah, the Lord, He's not just gonna evaporate these wicked people. He's gonna torment them, and then the grand finale, that lake of fire. So yeah, those are the precepts that I had. If you
Yeah,
brothers want to add anything,
yeah, I got one more. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
we forgot to skip down to verse 18.
yeah. That was verse 18.
Oh, okay, Khan.
Yeah, yeah. But let me actually, since you said that, let me go back to it, because there is actually some meat, beginning from verse 15, man. Okay? Second Ezra 16 and 15. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. And the fire of the nuclear missiles, man, it's gonna be burning for some years, man, in America. Okay? With the elders and apostles, they always go into it. And when the 9/11 happened, the smoke, it continued to come up for months. Okay, here it is, 2 months after the incident. You drive by the area, you still see the buildings full of smoke, man. So how much more when the total country of America is going to be destroyed with nuclear missiles? How long is going to be on fire, man? Verse 16, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Okay, so those arrows that Russia, China, etc. are going to shoot, those nuclear missiles, they're going to land, bro. The Most High is going to guide the missiles, and also in a way that they're not going to hit Canada. Okay, Canada is outside of this destruction, man. Okay, I was just listening today the elders and apostles indoor camp, and they actually went to Canada, and they say that the spirit is totally different, man. They could sense the atmospheres, the dimension being totally different, man. So the spirit of the Most High is gonna guide these nuclear missiles that they're gonna destroy just America and not Canada, man. Okay. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows, verse 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Con. And Ezra saw a vision. He saw all this go down, and he was tripping. Like, who's gonna deliver me in those days? Woe is me, woe is me. He got shooken up. So we can only imagine how bad it's gonna get.
And Akim got to think about that. Ezra's that was a mighty man of the Lord, man. So if Ezra's got shook up, man, how much more us, Akim, we're in the flesh and stuff, but hey, shit, even us, we're gonna get shook up, But hey, the Spirit of the Lord is gonna give us that spirit of Yahweh Shai, the spirit of prophecy, to be able to endure what we're about to see, man.
Con. Yeah, so it's exciting at the same time. It's gonna be crazy, but it's also exciting because the kingdom of heaven's at hand. We got to get through this part, we got to get through this rough patch, and then it's eternal glory.
And like the brothers from GMS San Francisco Bay Area, they say we're one day closer to the kingdom. So every time, we make lessons, man, and speak with the Akim and go into the prophecies, hey, that's one day closer to the kingdom.
Con.
Yeah, I got one more.
Go ahead.
This book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 19. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness. So you see, it mingles together Egypt and Edom. Ancient Egyptians, they were no Edomites, bro. They were Hamites. They were these tall, very dark skinned, Africans, bro, that today are in the lands of Sudan. Okay, this is the one that the ancient Egyptians were. So why is it saying here, Egypt shall be a desolation and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness? Well, in Revelation, it speaks about America as spiritually being Sodom and Egypt. Okay, earlier in the video, we tackled concerning Sodom because they are pushing this motherfucking sodomy. And it's also Egypt because it means a place of bondage. And our people have been in bondage or in slavery both in the ancient Egypt and in the present day Egypt. Okay, so here you can see that the Edomites are in the ruling seat of the present day Egypt, which is America, and who is ruling and who came about with this modern day America is the so-called white man, okay, the wild man, bro, the Edomites. You cannot make it up, man. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. Okay, but Judah shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem, okay, which is the northern kingdom, okay, from generation to generation. For I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for the Lord Yahweh dwelleth in Zion. Okay, the 12 tribes. You see? So we witnessing the downfall of America is not a incident or a event which causes us to mourn, but rather to be filled with excitement and anticipation and gratitude, gratefulness, excitement, because we know that it's a necessary thing for America to go down before the kingdom of Israel will be set up, man. Okay, and the scriptures, back this up, man. Okay, so this is all I had, Akyam.
Khan. I guess we could close with this precept if I could find it. It's and when they see these things come to pass, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them. If only Akim could pull that up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of. I'll bring it out, Akim. That's Ezekiel 33 and 33. Khan. So this is
Oh, go ahead.
the prophet Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, parentheses, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them.
Khan. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're speaking these things before it happens. The Lord gave us his breath of life to prophesy his coming destruction and the return of our King, Yahweh Shai.
Khan. And like it says right there, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. It don't say maybe or it might, but it says it will, man. And that's the Lord's will. His will is that the Lord's going to destroy Babylon utterly with nuclear destruction with via the lake of fire, man. So it's going to happen whether people believe it or not. It's written, man.
Khan. Yes, yeah, so that's all I had.
you can close it down, bro.
All right. So hopefully this lesson has been edifying. In closing, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekak Wadash. We want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this 100% truth. And Shalom to the hopeful elect. On to the next one, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.